Hello, my name is Nimalan Alfred, and I'm pursuing a master's degree in IT at Swinburne University. With this short talk, I would like to give a brief overview on acceptance and challenges in terms of cultural diversity in Australia. I'm originally from a non-Hindi speaking Indian state called Tamil Nadu, and I came to Australia early last year to pursue my master's. As you might know, India is a very culturally diverse country, which has 29 states and 7 union territories, with each of them having their own significant language, tradition, food, etc. And having spent most of my life in India, I've faced a gist of cultural diversity within India itself. I'm going to talk to you about cultural diversity in Australia now. Uh, like every international student, I was also very keen in getting a part-time job to support my living ever since the day I landed. And if you're an international student, you would probably know uh, about the minimum wages and also not to get paid in cash. But circumstances sometimes pushes you to work at jobs that pay you way below minimum wages and also in cash for the employees to evade tax. Having a considerable amount of experience myself in IT and marketing, I was persistent and hopeful in getting a professional job in IT or marketing. But I ended up as a waiter in an Indian restaurant, which promised me to pay $9 per hour, and that is even after 2 weeks of training and without any proper processes in place. During my first day of training, a chef started to speak to me in Hindi, and I replied back to him saying, I don't speak Hindi. He made an aggressive comment that it's a shame that I don't speak the native tongue of my country, and I'm also not even fit to work at that restaurant. I was hurt, and it's an irony that Hindi is not even the official language in India. English is, as per the Official Languages Act of 1963 in the Indian Constitution. And during my school days, I learned three languages: English, Tamil, and Hindi, even though I could read and write in all the three languages. Uh, my speaking capabilities were restricted to only English and Tamil. Uh, I didn't know that not being able to speak in Hindi is a shameful thing until the chef made an assertive comment, and I never thought I would be discriminated against by a fellow Indian here in Australia. This event, this event strengthened me, and I tried to integrate myself into the Australian community, and I was persistent in finding a job in an Aussie firm, which I did eventually. And this time, the pay is way beyond the minimum wages, and also with proper processes in place. The best thing about working in an Aussie firm is that they didn't treat me based on where I was or what I was doing there. They treated me inclusively and respected me for who I was personally. When it comes to an IT or a computer science degree in Australia, you'd probably find a lot of Indian students there, and most of them speak Hindi. During my first semester, I ended up doing most of my group projects in conversations based in Hindi, which really affected my grades. Because of all these instances, I decided to go beyond my comfort zone and try to integrate myself into the Australian community, and also started making a lot of local and international friends. I started volunteering and also participated in a lot of conferences, symposiums, workshops, and networking events, which gave me an opportunity to meet a lot of wonderful people from different countries, different cultures, where I learned about them and also about their languages. Uh, this gave me a sense of understanding that Australia is way more multicultural and diverse than India. Whether you are a native English speaker or an amateur English speaker, uh, Australians would allow everyone to be heard of, leaving behind the differences in accents or language expertise. This gave me a sense of belonging, that I belong here, and it was wonderful. Working in an Aussie firm didn't come without challenges either. Uh, Even though I'm a band 8 scorer in IELTS, I wasn't very familiar with a few words, also Aussie slangs, which Australians helped me to learn, and that was good. Australia wouldn't be where it is on a global scale if the local Australians weren't accepting and welcoming immigrants, international students, and refugees to be a part of their community. I'm very proud and happy to say that I have friends from more than 30 countries now, and I'm grateful to Australia for that. I would like to conclude by saying that we need to use cultural diversity as a tool to learn different cultural aspects and understand people better, which will in turn uh, lead to a peaceful and respectful community of living.